wrestling here. NWA wrestling. Let's see. Let's make sure we got a we got a mic going. Microphone 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Can you hear me, John? John, can you hear me? Got John Daly the second in here. I don't know if he can hear me or not. If he can hear me, that'd be great. But let me tell you right now, this match is a world title match coming up in just a moment. I got a couple of extra little things here I got to do real quick. Um, but trust me, this is going to be a knock. Yeah, okay, good deal. This is going to be a knockdown, drag out fight. This is going to be a knockdown, drag out fight. Two of the four horsemen will be wrestling each other tonight for the World Heavyweight Championship. And Ric Flair brought a manager with him, and it's not J.J. Dillon. That's the big thing. That's the big question mark. People are wondering who in the world could be the could be the uh the manager this week. Well, you're going to find out in just a minute. You're going to find out in just a moment. I got a couple of extra numbers here I got to write up real quick. And once I get that all done, we will wrestle. Arn Anderson's been our champion now for the better part of 2 weeks. And he beat Dusty Rhodes for it. And what's up? Davari, what's going on? What's going on, Davari? So it's two of the four horsemen tonight wrestling each other this afternoon for the belt. All right, we're ready. We are ready here. All right. Sorry for the squeaking there. All right. I hope you guys are ready. Because I've got managers that are ready. All right. World Heavyweight Championship fight. First off, the challenger. He is from Minneapolis, Minnesota, resides in Charlotte, North Carolina. He is the many-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion. He's the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Accompanying Ric Flair to the ring today is James Cornette, Jim Cornette. Jim Cornette is with Ric Flair. Ric Flair wanted a championship manager, and he's got the World Tag Team Champions manager tonight. Defending champion, Arn Anderson, World Heavyweight Champion, and he is from Minnesota as well. He has got in his corner, manager and advisor, J.J. Dillon. J.J. Dillon. All right, we got Ric Flair versus Arn Anderson. Ric Flair's normal total was 1,000. He's only getting 900 since he's no longer the world champion. Arn Anderson's normal total was 685. He's getting 850. You guys ready for a wrestle match? You guys ready? Let's take it to the ring. Tell us who you think's going to win before we get started. That's always fun too. Tell me who you think's going to win the match. I always like it. I'm glad you can hear me. All right. There we go. There's the dice we're going to work with. The white dice, believe it or not, is Ric Flair. Flair's going to be the quote-unquote face in this match. And the dark one is the champ, Arn Anderson. And we'll go from there. All right. As you know, if you win a move, you'll get one extra added to your total. Each time you win a move, up to 6 times. You can have up to 6 added on to your total. Okay. Our moves, our wrestling moves, will be determined by the the two 10-sided dice. This will be the tens. This will be the ones. If a move is 10, we will double it to 20 and add this. So if it was a 2, it'd be 22. Okay, we'll do that. We have ourselves a 1 hour time limit. 1 hour time limit, no disqualification. No disqualification. The one thing Ric Flair asked for was no disqualification. Here we go. White dice, Flair. Black dice, Arn Anderson. We're ringing the bell, and we are ready to go. 17-5. Ric Flair will take advantage. Flair will take advantage right here. It's a 79 right off the bat. It's a suplex worth 34. It'll be worth 36 points. That takes Arn Anderson down to 814 already. We'll add 1 to the black dice. We'll add 1 to the white dice, rather. And that's a 20 to a 18. Flair gets the advantage again. Flair with the advantage of 45. 45 will be a chop. It'll be 18. That'll be 23. 23. That'll be 791. Arn's in some trouble already. We'll add 2 to the white dice. 4. No. Arn takes advantage. Arn Anderson now. Let's see what he can do. Arn Anderson 95. Cheat chart already. Already the cheat chart comes out. Oh my gosh. Arn Anderson goes to the cheat chart already. All right. If it's a 1 or a 2 on a 6-sided, J.J. Dillon's going to jump in. If it's 3, 4, 5, or 6, then it'll be the straight up cheat. Don't forget, no DQ. Here we go. 6. So now it's just going to be anywhere from 1 to 8 here. Be a 7. You choke your opponent 3 times under your headlight. This counts as 3 moves, and each choke is worth 10 damage. So it's going to be 30 off of Ric Flair right there. Chokes. We'll take 3 moves, and we'll call it 870. All right. You will automatically retain the next control. However, the ref is starting to watch you. Okay? Don't worry. Don't worry. The next time you cheat, you're disqualified if that happens. But the thing is, you don't have to worry about the disqualification. That's not part of the action right here. So right now, yep, Arn Anderson gets the next moves. So this is going to be, he's going to have 4 to his advantage now next time. This is Arn. 70. 70 is a punch. 14. Let's call it 15. 15. That'll be 8. 55 for Flair. Let's add 4. Let's add 4 to the black dice. And that's exactly what he needed. He needed something because it was 4 and 4. Arn wins 0-2. 0-2 would be a grapple, only worth 2 points. So 853 for Flair now. But now Arn Anderson has a 6 advantage on the on the black dice. 6 advantage. He needed it. He gets it. Arn Anderson stays in control now. 0-3. Once again, another grapple. 5 more points. 5 more points. 848. All right. We'll add 6 to the black. And he needs it. Arn stays in control. The champion. Oh, it's a 93. It's a 93. Choke your opponent with the ropes. 14, 15 more. I thought maybe it might even be a finishing move of some sort. Anytime it's in the 90s, you think it could be a finisher. 6 to the black. 6 to the black dice. And he stays in control. Arn Anderson's after Ric Flair. Arn Anderson stays after Ric Flair. 95, once again, a cheat. Once again, he's going to cheat again. Oh, my gosh. 1 or 2, we go to J.J. Dillon. 3, 4, 5, or 6, we don't. And we do go to J.J. Dillon's chart. J.J. Dillon now is going to play a part in this match. And what's he going to do to Flair? 0-2. He's going to just give him a forearm worth 8 plus 2. It'll be 10. So not a big move there, but he did give Flair a forearm. 8:23 left. We'll add 6 to the black dice here. Doesn't need it though. Arn Anderson stays in control with a 16. 16's a knee. Knee will be 6, 12. 12. 8, 11. Let's add 6 to it, to the black dice. And he needed it. He needed it. Arms coming after him. 44. 44 is a kick. 8, 9. 802 for Flair. 791 for Orange. Orange coming after him. Those 6 added to the black dice. And he stays in control. He's staying in control here. 56. That'll be a stomp on the arm. Going to start working on Flair's arm. 16, 18. 18 more. 784. Now Orange won in the match. 6 added to the black. Oh, he needed it. He needed it. He only drew a 1, but it was a 3. Thank goodness, huh? 69. 69 will be a punch. 14, 15 more. 15 more. 769 for Flair. He's in some trouble now. 6 added to the black. 6 added to the black. No, Ric Flair takes over. Flair takes over. 44. 44 is a chop. It'd be 18. It'd be 21. 21. 770 for Arn. And Flair 769. So they're right there. We'll add 1 to the white. Oh, no. Black dice. Arn takes over. Arn takes over. 0-1. Be a grapple. Counts as 2 moves. So now, instead of 1, he'll get 2 moves. It'll be added 2 points off. 767. 2 moves. All right, we'll add 2 to the black. And he stays in control. Stays in control here. Arn Anderson. 60. 60 will be a stomp on the arm again. 16 be 19. 19. We'll add 3 to black dice. And he stays in control. Arn Anderson in some serious, Flair in some serious trouble here. 30. Elbow be 8, be 11. That'll be 737 now for Flair. We'll add 4 to the black dice. And it helps him. It helped him out. Arn stays in control. 32. 32 will be an elbow drop of 14. 19 more. 718 for Flair. He's going down fast here. 5 advantage for the black dice. Didn't need it. Next time it'd be 6. Arn Anderson now 43. Be a kick. It'd be 8. Be 10. Flair is looking around. He's just dazed now. 6 added to the black. Didn't need it, but he gets it. Arn Anderson. 17. 17 will be a knee. 6, 9. 9. And that's 699 for Flair. Flair's in some serious trouble here. Add 6 to the black. Oh no. Flair takes control. Flair clearly takes control here now. All right. 99. 99. It's going to be a figure 4 worth 85 points. Ric Flair with the figure 4. And just that quick, it's going to count as 4 moves. So Flair is not only going to have a big advantage going next move, but he could finish him off right here. Flair could finish off Arn Anderson right here. Let's see what he can do. It's a C move. It's a C move. And where is Arn? 685. He's still at level 0. All right, just barely. So he's level 0 and a C move. So it's going to be a 6, 26, 96. So the first one's a 6. Yep. Next one's a 26. No. So he didn't even get a 1. He didn't even get a 1, but just a 1 on him with his arm down. And Flair now gets up with a 5 advantage now in the white dice. 5 advantage? No. Arn Anderson says, I'll take control. All right. Arn Anderson with a 57. 57's a stomp on the arm again. 16, that's 22. 22. 677. These two guys are really close. We'll add 1 to the black. 15, 19. And the black dice with Arn stays in control. 29. 29's an elbow. 8, 10. We'll add 2 to the black dice. And he stays in control. Arn stays in control over Flair now. 86. 86 is a stomach buster. 32. Let's call it 35. 35. 632. And Ric Flair's in some trouble. Let's add 3 to the black. And he needed that. He needed that in order to stay in control. Arn's in control. 28. 28's an elbow. 8, 12. 620 for Flair. Flair's in some serious trouble. Add 4 to the black dice. And the black dice stays in control. Arn. 71. 71's a punch. Be 14. Be 20. Be 20. 600 exactly for Flair to 685. Let's add 5 to the black. No, not enough. Ric Flair now gets control. See if he can do anything here. 30. 30 is a chop. Chop would be 18. Let's call it 24. 661. Flair now will add 1 to the white dice. And he stays in control. Flair stays in control. 64. 64 now. It'll be a punch. Be 14. Be 18 more. 18 more. 643 now. We'll add 2 to the white dice. And 701 does not matter. Ric Flair has control there. He will stay in control. 24 is a forearm. 10, 12. 631. We'll add 3 to the white dice now. Flair stays in control, and that. Let's see what he can do. 72. 72 is a double foot stomp. Double foot stomp be 12, 13. 13. Be 618 for Anderson. Let's add 4 to the white dice. And it just was enough, but it worked. Flair now with control. 75. Reverse atomic drop. 16, 17 more. 601 for Arn. 600 for Flair. So Flair just a little behind, but we'll add 5 to the white dice here. Add 5 to the white, and he stays in control. Flair in control. 12. 12's a knee. It'd be 6, 11. 11. 590 for Arn. 600 for Flair. We'll add 6 to the white dice. And the white dice stays in control. 20. Knee lift. 8. Let's call it 11. 579. Flair coming out smooth. 6 to the white dice. No. Arn has control now. Arn with an 89. Rams his arm into the post. 22, 25 points against Flair. 25. Add 1 to the black. And he didn't need it. These two guys are taking turns beating the hell out of each other. 60 now. Stomping the arm. 16, 19 more. 19 more. 556 will add 2 to the black dice. It's not enough. Flair now will take control. Flair with control. That'll be an 18. 18 will be a knee drop. 20, 5 points. 5, 54. They're almost even right now. Let's add 1 to the white dice. And he could used it. So let's see what happens here. 83. 83 is a ram him into the turnbuckle. 26 more. 26. 528 for Arn, and he's losing now. Let's add 2 to the white dice. And Ric Flair stays in control. 56. 56 is a punch. 14. Let's call it 19. 19. 509 left for Arn. We're going to be going into the 400s here in a second. Flair, 3 advantage on the white. And he'll take advantage of it. We'll take advantage of it. We'll see what's going to happen now. Flair with a 21. It'd be an elbow. It'd be 8. 13. 13. We're going into the 400s now. Let's take 4 off that. 496 for Arn. Flair now. 4 added to the white dice. And he needed it. 18 to 20. He gets it. Let's see what can happen here. 54. 54 is a punch. 14. 15 more. 481 for Arn. We'll add 5 to the white dice. We'll add 5 to the white. It's enough. Next time it'll be 6. 72. 72 double foot stomp. Be a 12. 15 more. 15 more. 466. And Flair now with a 6 advantage. 6 advantage makes it 12 to 11. Flair gets it. 88. 88's a hair pull. No points there, but he gets 2 there. So 464. And he stays with 6 on top. Let's add 6 to the white. And he stays big time in control. 62. 62 is a punch. 14. Let's call it 18. All right. 446 to 556. So Flair is really teeing off on him now. 6 added to the white. No, the black dice takes control. Arn Anderson now will take control. Arn with a 15. Arn with a knee drop. 6. Let's call it 10. 546. And we'll add 1 to the black dice. And the black dice stays in control anyway. So we add 1 to the black one. 97. 97 is a spine buster. 53. 53. 497 left. It's a B move. 497. He's going to be a B2 move here. Is the champ going to stay in control here? B2. B2. It'll be 118.86. Can he pin Flair? 1. He gets that. 18. 86. Flair will be a beaten man. Arn Anderson will be the head of the Horsemen. 44. No. No. 2 count. 2 count. And now a 2 advantage for Arn. No. Flair takes control. Flair takes control back. 14. 14's a knee. 6. Let's call it 12. Flair very upset now. Flair very, very upset. Let's add 1 to the white dice. 13 there. So it's going to be a 2. 27. That's a kick. 14. Let's call it 16. 16 be 418 left for Arn. And he's in some trouble now. Let's add 2 to the 2 to the white. Flair gets in control, stays in control here. Flair stays in control with a 63. 63 is a punch. 14. Let's call it 19 more. 19 makes it 399. for Arn now. So he's under 400 plus a 3 advantage for the white dice. And it's exactly what he needed. 3, it was enough to keep him out of trouble. So let's see what he can do. Oh, 96, 96. It's going to be a cheat. It's going to be a cheat for Ric Flair now. Whoa. Now the cheat side, Ric Flair. For Jim Cornette to jump in, it'll have to be a 1 or a 2. A 1 or a 2. Okay. 1 or let's see. Yeah. 2. Let's see. Right there. 1 or 2. One of them's got to pop up. Jim Cornette will jump in. Otherwise, we'll go to the cheat chart. Let's see what happens. And Cornette's gonna kind of pipe in, as we say. Let's see what Cornette can do to Arn. Plus, we'll add the other dice too. A 72 drops opponent on the edge of the tennis racket. 17, so it's gonna be 34. It's gonna be 40 points off of him right there. Wow. 359, and it's a D move. It's a D move. So Flair dropped Arn onto the tennis racket. It's a D move. And now where's he at? 359. He's a D2. All right, D2. 628.91 to have a new world champion. 6. No, it's only a 2. He didn't even pin him. And Arn Anderson is really pissed now. Arn Anderson is pissed. We'll add 4 to the white dice. And it worked. See what Flair can do now. All right. 00. Figure 4. 81. 81. Let's see. 278 is what Arn Anderson has left. We'll count that as 4 moves, so now Flair will have a 6 advantage next time. If it comes to a next time, it's a C maneuver. It's a C maneuver with 278, C2, C2, 6, 23, 88. Let's see if Arn gives up. 6, yes, 23. No, Arn Anderson is one tough SOB. No doubt about it. Now, Flair with a 6 advantage on the white dice. He gets advantage and keeps it. See what he can do. 21. 21 will be an elbow. Be 8. Be 9. Be 9. Be 2. 69. And he is beating Arn Anderson to the punch all the way around. Add 6 to the white. And he stays in control. 26. Be a kick. Be 14. Be 16 more. 16 more. 253. To 497. Let's add 6 to the white dice. And it's 6 above anyway, so it did not matter. 88. 88's a hair pull again. Let's just take the 5. 248. All right, Flair. 6 added to the white. Oh, not near enough. Arn Anderson pissed off. Let's see what he can do now. Let's see what he can do. 08. 08 will be an armbar. It's going to count as 3 moves. It's going to be 6. It's going to be 12. But the big thing is, so 475, 485. But now he's got a 3 advantage on this one. Add 3 to the black dice. We're getting lightning in the area, guys. Let's see if it's. Hold on just for a second. See if we hear the thunder. Must be far enough away. That's pretty good. All right. Not hearing it yet. All right. You may end up hearing it as soon as I roll the dice. We'll add 3 to the black dice for Arn Anderson. And no, 10 to 15. Flair takes the advantage back. Flair takes the advantage back with a 15. Knee 6. Let's call it 12. Let's call it 12. 2. 36. There goes the thunder. So it's a ways away. Let's add 1 to the white dice. 1 to the white dice. Black dice takes over. Orange takes over now. See what he can do. Oh, 95. 95 is going to be another cheat. It's going to be another cheat. So is James J. Dillon going to get involved? He will if it's a 1 or a 2. Otherwise, it won't. He's not going to. So now we just got to go to the cheat chart. 1 through 8's all. Oh, no 9, no 9s. 4. 4. You throw your opponent into the turnbuckle. 8. So it's going to be 16 and roll them up as they bounce off. You drop down and cradle them from behind. As you do, you thrust your legs out onto the second rope, thus securing. If you roll a D12, you get caught. So right now, let's take 16 off of Flair. 16 will be 469. All right. We got to roll a D12, and 1 through 9 you get caught. Otherwise, well, I'll tell you what happens. 1 through 9, Aaron gets caught. So he gets caught there, so it doesn't matter. And he just tells him, break it up. So, all right, here we go. Let's add 1 to the black dice. No, the white dice takes over. Flair takes over. 58. 58's a punch. 14. Let's call it an 18. 218 left for Arn. Let's add 1 to the white. No, the black dice takes over. Arn takes over now. Let's see what he can do. 54 for him. Work on the arm. We're going to count his 3 moves. 14. Let's call it 17. 17. 4. 52. But we're going to count his 3 moves here, so we'll add 3 to the black dice. And he could use it. And he gets it. So Arn Anderson now. See what he can do here. 34. 34 will be a forearm. 10. 13 more. 13 more. 4. 39. Let's add 4 to the black dice. Whoop, that's a leaner. Let's try it again. Let's add 4 to the black dice. Yeah, he's easily got that. All right. 59. 59 is stomp on the arm. 16. Let's call it 18 more. 421 for Flair to 218. Let's add 5 to the black dice for Arn. Stays in control. We've had no wrestle. What do we call it? Wrestle rifle yet. None of those. 62. 62 is a punch. 14. Let's call it 16. 405 left for Flair. 6 advantage for the black dice. Stays in control. All right. 92. 92 is an eye rake. Let's just call it 2. 3 is all. 3. 402. He's just letting him know that he's not happy with him. Let's add 6 to the black dice. And he stays in control. 72. Punch. Be 14. 20 more. 20 more off of Flair. 382. Let's add 6 to the black dice. He stays in control. Arn is staying in control of this match now. 85. 85 is a chicken wing body slam. 34. Let's call it 40. 40. 342. Let's add 6 to the black dice. Stays in control. He's staying in control of this match. 83. Body slam. 30. 4 more. 34. 308. And Flair now is not feeling his oats as much now. Arn Anderson will add 6 to the black. 9-1. Black dice stays in control. Black dice stays in control. 0-8. Armbar counts as 3 moves. Be 6, 7 moves. I mean, 7 points. And it's 301 now for Flair. Let's add 6 to the black. No, that's a leaner. That's a leaner. Let's try it again. And he stays in control. Black dice stays in control. Arn Anderson. 19 is a knee. 6. Let's call it 12. It'll be 289 to 218. Add 6 to the black dice. Stays in control. Arn is beating the hell out of him now. 33, forearm, 10. 13 more. 13 more. 276. And now Jim Cornette is starting to dance around the ring a little bit. And he's telling Flair to get it going. Add 6 to the black. No, the white dice takes control. And Cornette's cheering seemed to have helped. This will be for Cornette. I mean, for Flair. 37. 37 will be a chop. 18. Let's call it 22 off on Arn. And he goes now to 196. He's under 200. Flair will add 1 to the white dice. And that's going to be a 7 to a 9. No. Arn takes control back. Arn takes control back. 21. A knee. It'll be 6. 10. 10. 266. To 196. Let's add 1 to the black dice. No, the white dice takes over. Flair takes over again. Flair with an 82. 82. Throw him into the turnbuckle. 16. 17. 17. 179. And Arn's in some trouble. Let's add 1 to the white. Flair stays in control. 68. Be a punch. Be 14. Be 20 more. 159. Flair's wanting this match badly. Let's add 2 to the white. 11. 17. No. That'll be Arn. That's going to be Arn back again. After him again. 89. 89 rammed his arm into the post. 22. 26. 26 will be 240. 240. 1 advantage for the black dice. No. Arn gives it up and Flair takes control. Flair with a 51. Flair with a 51. It'd be a chop. It'd be 18. It'd be 22. 22. 137. Arn in some trouble now. Let's add 1 to the white dice. That's going to be a 6. 19. Oh, Arn Anderson gets control easily there. 76. 76 would be a slap. Ooh, he just slaps him. 2 would be 5 points. 5 points. 235. That's just a simple slap. And he's letting his cousin know he's not happy with him. Let's add 1 to the black dice. And he stays in control. And Arn is getting some moves off now. 34. Forearm of 10. 12. 12. 223. We'll add 2 to the black dice. Didn't need it. 63. 63 is a punch. 14. Let's call it 17. 206 left for Flair. Compared to 137 for Arn. Add 3 to the black. No, not enough. Flair now trying to finish him off. 24 is not going to finish him. It'll be a forearm 10, be 16 points though. It will be 121 now. Let's see. We'll add 1 to the white. The white stays in control. 74. 74 will be an atomic drop of 16. Let's call it 20. 101 left for Arn, and he's in some dire straits. Let's add 2 to the white dice. Nope, that's a laner. Let's add 2 to the white dice. That's a 19 to a 2. Big advantage for Arn there. Arn gets in control. 19. Knee 6. Let's call it 8. 8. 258 left for Flair. 101 for Anderson. Let's add 1 to the black. He stays in control. Arn does. 09. 09 being armbar. 6. We'll call it 9, but we're going to count as 3 moves. 9. So it'll be 247, 3 moves. So he goes from a 2 to a 5 advantage now. We'll add 5 to the black dice. Big time advantage for Arn. But it's not enough. 11 to 5. No. He needed a 6. Didn't happen. Flair's roll, 79. 79 is a suplex. Suplex worth 34. Let's call it 38. So we'll take 37 off of that. It'll be 63 is all Arn has left. We'll add 1 to the white. 10, 12. No. Arn has control. 0, 7. Armbar counts as 3 moves. That's a big move. Our 6. Call it 12. 235. But now, let's add 4 to the black dice. 7. That's an 8. No. Flair with control. 25. 4 10. Let's call it 13. Arn's down to 50. Flair would love nothing more now than to get a figure 4 on it. Let's add 1 to the white. 13, 9. Yep. Can Flair get that figure 4 on him? Oh, 1. No. Grapple counts as 2 moves. Let's get 4 points off. 46. And now Flair will have a 4 advantage on the white dice. Now it may be time to go to school. See what the white dice can do here. Yeah. 6 to 4. See if Flair can, if he can finish him. 47. He's going to try to finish him. Chop will be 4. Let's see. Chop is actually 9. Yeah. That's going to be 16. That's going to be 19 right there. 19. So that's going to be 27 left for Arn. He is in some serious trouble. Let's add 5 to the white dice. And it would have been even otherwise, but no. Flair a 26. Flair a 26, a kick 14. Let's call it 19. Arn Anderson has 8 left. That's it. Once he gets minus 50, Flair can try to finish him. Let's add 6 to the white. He stays in control. Flair, with any kind of finishing move, can finish him off here. 83. 83 rams his head into the turnbuckle. 23 more. And now he's minus 15. Arn Anderson. The champ is in trouble. The champ is in trouble. Let's add 6 to the white dice for Flair. Flair stays in control. Flair stays in control. He's going to try to finish off Arn here if he can do it. 67. 67 is a punch. It'll be worth 14, 17 more, minus 32. Once he gets negative 50, all he's got to do is get a move off on him, and then he can pin him. Let's add 6 to the black die. 6 to the white for Flair. And Flair stays in control. Flair stays in control. 93. 93. Pin with his foot on the ropes. He does get 3 points at 35. But pin with his feet on the ropes. Guess what? Right here. If we roll a 99 or 00, the match is over and Flair is our new champion. 99 or 00. Oh, it's a 1 and a 0. How about that? No, not quite. Let's add 6 to the white dice. 6 to the white. Flair stays in control, and he is dominating the end of this match, or near the end anyway, you would think. 72. Double foot stomp, 12. Let's call it 14. 49. Negative 49. Flair's got to do at least one more move to him. Got to add 6 to the white dice. 14, 9. Flair stays in control. 13. 13's a knee. It'd be 6, 7. And now Flair says, now's the time we go to school. If Flair gets this move right here off, then it will be it'll be considered a level 4 move. Okay? So it'll be 1-6-53 if Flair can keep control of 6 added to the white dice. And he gets it. And now he's going to try to pin Arn Anderson. 1-6-53. Here we go. 1-6-53. We'll have a new world heavyweight champion, and his name is Ric Flair. 53. 84. We have a new champion, folks. We have a new champion. And here comes Jim Cornette in there, and he hits Arn Anderson over the head a couple of times with it. And Flair was going to pull him back, but he's going to take the racket, and he's going to hit Arn with it a couple of times. Wow. Flair hits Arn Anderson with the tennis racket after he wins the title. Flair hits Arn with the tennis racket. Flair, along with Jim Cornette. Now, how's this relationship going to be? Flair and Jim Cornette. Cornette already has the World Tag Team Champions at the Midnight Express. Now Flair with the World Heavyweight Champion. And here comes Cornette right now. He says he wants that human broomstick Sam Houston's belt, the U.S. title. Who you don't have anybody else in your group to fight or to wrestle. And he says, don't worry about that. We're going to bring somebody else into the unit. He calls this the unit. The Midnight Express, Bobby Eaton, Dennis Condrey, Ric Flair, they're considered the unit. They're calling themselves the unit. How about that? Am I supposed to tell you what happened? You want me to tell you what happened, or don't tell you what happened, or you want to go back and watch it? Help Dannyology. We'll see if he wants to know what happened. If you don't want to know what happened, folks, rewind the video right now and go back and watch it. World Heavyweight title match. Arn Anderson with J.J. Dillon. Ric Flair brought nobody other than Jim Cornette to the ring with him. He brought, what's up, Big John Lamb? Flair brought Jim Cornette to the ring with him to try to get his belt back. I'll let you guys see what happened. If you did not watch it, I'm going to end the video here. Go back and watch it. Flair versus Arn Anderson. Arn Anderson, the World Heavyweight Champion, starting today. Is he still a champion? Go back and watch it if you get a chance to. If you've already watched the video, like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, the Jabroni Network is the way to go. What's up, Alex? If you want the updated, all the updated wrestling that I have here with the Squared Circle Wrestling, U.S. Champion Sam Houston, World Champion. You'll find out if you watch this video, or if you've watched it, you know who the World Champion is. World Tag Team Champions, the Midnight Express. This is gonna get wild before. I think it's gonna get worse before it gets better, as they say. It's just gonna be crazy. I got a feeling. You all have a great rest of your week. Rest of your weekend, and don't forget, sometime next week we're gonna have a World Tag Team bout. Kansas Jayhawks against the Midnight Express. You all have a good one. Bye-bye.